Okay, what is going on, my fellow beautiful beings and conscious co-creators? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to Indigo Island. I've changed my name for the 1000th time if you are a long-term subscriber. But anyway, I'm here. I'm excited. I've been gone for a while. Y'all know me. This is just what I do. But I wanted to do something different. And so I am May is around the corner, and for some reason, I'm really excited about May. I just have a lot of good energy that I feel like is coming out of May towards us. So I wanted to provide a reading and not pick a card style like I've done in the past, but I wanted to do a, by the zodiac. So I'm going to live stream. I'll probably do some today, some tomorrow. And I may finish the rest of them out on the 1st of May. But I'm hoping to try to crank these out before May gets here. So this video is for Aries, and then I'll live stream again and I'm going in order. So it'll be Aries, then Taurus, then Gemini, then Cancer, and we'll go on and we'll rock it out like that. Hi, love. Hi. Thank you for joining. So yeah, I'm excited. We're going to go ahead and talk about Aries, the predictions. This is not scripted. This is just coming straight off of intuitive card pulls. And right now, and I may not pull from all of these cards. So whatever I feel inclined, I just picked which ones called out to me when I was asking Spirit what cards needed to come forth for some of these readings. So we're going to go ahead and just jump into it. So we're asking about the month of May. The month of May 2021 for Aries. What is in store for Aries the month of May, please? Already flipping stuff over. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is coming out, and I'm going to pull a couple more cards to get it clearer. Okay, thank you. Two of Pentacles, King of Wands, and I'm going to pull right off the top for the next two. You have King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles, your energy, and Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Aries. So like I said, I already have good feelings. I have so many good feelings for May 2021 as a collective. But for you guys specifically, I think that's really kind of holding true here. So like I said, the first card we had was the Two of Pentacles here. So it's like, it's decision makings that are happening. Some of you guys are balancing things out. And I feel like the fact that you are balancing things out in May 2021, I think there's going to be some things coming in favor, maybe because you have been kind of maybe struggling with committing to one thing. And maybe it was because maybe some people were making you feel like you needed to commit to one thing, but you really wanted to do two, or you felt like you can do two, but you know, like it's like that, oh, you need to pick one, but you really feel in your spirit that you shouldn't have to pick one, that you want two of them. By the way, if you hear noise in the background, it is raining. Well, it was raining earlier, but the streets are wet. So if you know how cars sound on streets, then that's what you're hearing in the background. So I apologize. But anyway, back to Aries. Yeah, I see that ability to balance, the ability to multitask. I see it. Can you get a reading? I'm actually doing those free readings on Friday, sweetheart. So come back on Friday on my live stream, and I will be more than happy to give you a free reading. Okay? Yeah, come back to me on Friday. I promise I will be here. Friday night. Yeah, so Two of Pentacles right here is saying you guys are multitasking, but Wheel of Fortune is coming out and saying things are going to be happening in your benefit, in your favor. I definitely feel like favor is on your side in May. There's a payoff coming. There's a reward coming, and I feel like with this King of Wands, you're gonna have a more clear direction of what it is that you want to do as well. So some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys have been trying to weigh out pros and cons. You've been trying to juggle multiple things at the same time, and you're just like, okay, I don't know if this is something that I still want to, I'm supposed to be doing. I want to do this, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of clarity coming for you guys in the name of King of Wands right here. And for some of you guys who this has to do with like relationships or whatever, like partnerships, or just collaborating with other people. This could be business ventures that you're going in with other people. What is that for? Okay, so if you are going into business ventures, this is the Seven of Swords is saying, you will, thank you. Okay, yeah, come back to me on Friday. Seven of Swords is coming out and saying, be careful for the business ventures. Again, not bad vibes still, but just be careful if you are considering working with other people. But honestly, all in all, I think that, you know, payoff is coming for you. Reward is coming for you. I'm getting the fact that even the Wheel of Fortune kind of ended that little tarot spread is good news. But like I said, if you are trying to figure out, if you're contemplating working with another person, going into business with another person, definitely be careful, because I feel like there's some things that are happening behind your back, or there's some conversations happening behind your back that you probably want to be aware of, and you know, it's just like questioning some people's intentions. So definitely want to listen to your gut and your intuition there. Aries, patience. We are not, I'm a fellow Aries, so I can say this. We are not known for our patience, okay? That is something that most Aries lack. Aries and Sun is what I'm referring to with that. So patience comes out and it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. There is a level of allowing that you need to be kind of familiarizing yourself with in the month of May. Things are not going to be, things are going to be coming for you. I still feel that fortune right there, but at the same time, they may not be coming exactly when you feel like they should. And so there needs to be, you would benefit from learning how to be more allowing, how to relax and chill out and just let things flow to you naturally and in divine order and divine timing. That's what that card is coming in and telling you guys. A couple of more cards came out, so I'm going to use those. We have guilt right here. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, so some healing for some of you guys. Guilt, and this could have something to do with this balancing act too. Maybe you're holding on because you feel obligated. Maybe you're holding on because someone has guilt tripped you, someone, or maybe you have guilt tripped yourself into continuing down paths and roads that really don't serve you. So some of you guys will be letting those things go. I see this kind of being split. Some of you guys are going to be having a lot of healing revelations. They're going to be coming in the form of revelations. Not things that you have never heard of before, but you have this sort of light bulb moment where you're like, you know what, this is really going to be the end. I don't want to continue to have to go through this. This is not serving me. I'm releasing it, and I'm releasing the feelings of guilt that I have allowed to attach itself to why I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing. That is a belief system. So guilt is a belief system. And just like you can believe in something and not believe in it anymore, like how some of us believed in Santa Claus because of what we were told and taught, and now we don't. We obviously understand there's not a man going down chimneys giving people presents. Just like you've changed that belief system, you can do the same thing with any of these concepts that I'm saying. So guilt is a belief system that you can choose to not apply to your life anymore, and understanding how hindering it can be. I think this is going to be a moment of release for a lot of the Aries out there. Death comes out last, and it says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Ashe. Death is such a beautiful concept that I feel like is so just under talked about. We look at death, and a lot of times we are taught that death is the finality, death is the end, you know, and we should fear death, and after death there's nothing, you just waste away. And it's really not that. Death is a transition. Death is necessary. Death is honestly unescapable. So honestly, you know, having these negative connotations really just make for a really shitty life when you fear death. And also when you fear death and fear the concept of death, and you allow people to control the narrative of what death means to you, a lot of times they can use that to control how you spend your waking moments on this earth, on this planet, having this human experience. So I want you guys to start to shape or like almost remold, Aries. I want you guys to start remolding your thoughts about death and look at it just like what this card is saying. Look at death as merely a beginning, knowing that just because in death, it's not the end, it's not forever, it is a transition, okay? It is like with an ending comes a beginning. So always associate an end to a beginning and a beginning to an end. To begin something means you would have to stop doing something else. It's just like birth. When you give birth to a person, a child, you there is an end to who you once were prior to motherhood. Okay, so for all my ladies out there, I hope that makes sense in understanding the concept behind birth and death and beginning and end and transitions and metamorphosis and how beautiful it really can all be. So I hope that made sense. I'm really kind of like talking fast, not because I'm rushing, but this is just how it's flowing. So it's kind of very interesting because I can talk fast, and I can talk faster than this, but I really don't want to because I don't want to confuse anybody. Thank you. Oh, okay, I'll take that one. My hand just attached it, like it didn't want to let this card go. So the first card here for Aries, month of May. What is my big hurry? It's all for joy. All is well. So we have here Aries, what is the big hurry? You are not ever going to get it done. So, what are you racing towards? Every single activity that you're involved in is for one purpose only, and that is to give you a moment of joy. That's why it all exists. Lighten up, laugh more, appreciate more. All is well. Aries, in the month of May, get out of your head. Again, this kind of correlates with the card I was talking about earlier with patience coming out. I think some of you guys are just go, 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 go. And I'm looking at this rabbit, and I'm immediately thinking of the Energizer Bunny. Sometimes we get so caught up in the day to day. Sometimes we get so caught up in the automation of what we do, the routine of it all. You know, you wake up at a certain time, you go to school, you go to work, you pick your kids up, you cook dinner, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up and you do it all over again. And this card is coming in and saying, spend May being more aware, spend May being more awake, enjoy your life, do things that make you happy. Try spending, you know, once a week doing something that just genuinely brings you joy, and see how that pans out. It's definitely an advice card for you guys to be more in the moment and to turn that autopilot off for just a second, and to just kind of step outside of yourself and just observe and breathe and live and enjoy your space, enjoy this experience. The next card that my hand would not let go of is this card. It says the vibrations of my being influence the universe. I'm going to say that again. The vibrations of my being influence the universe, meaning what you vibrate in, the frequency in which you vibrate in, influences the universe. It influences the universe's response to you. So when people say, you know, watch how you're feeling, because how you're feeling and what you're vibrating in is what you get back. So when people keep trying to figure out, why do bad things keep happening to me? Why am I always around these types of people, these negative people? Why do I keep attracting these types of people? Why do, you know what I mean? When we're asking ourselves, like, why me? Why me? You really need to look at yourself and say, well, what is it that I'm vibrating in? Because that a lot of times is what the universe is responding to. The back of the card says, everything vibrates and is communicating, reacting, responding, and integrating with other vibrating things. Once you begin to offer your vibrations on purpose, I'm reading that again. Once you begin to offer your vibrations on purpose, now you are in absolute control of your experience. So exactly what I was saying. You gotta start paying attention to the vibration that you're carrying, because that is what the universe is responding to. That is what the universe is hearing from you. Okay. So again, when we say, okay, well, you can choose to be happy. I'll say it like that. When you choose to be happy, when you choose to vibrate in the frequency of happiness, you are telling the universe to continue to bring you happy things. You're asking the universe to create this reality from your mind, this reality in which happy things are constantly being sent to you. Things that make you happy, things that add to your happiness, things that bring you happiness. Okay. So when you see people that are just like, everything just seems to be working out for them, you know, it's because they're offering no resistance to the universe. And a lot of times it's where they're vibrating at. And what you vibrate in is what you oftentimes see. There's a reason why, if you ever think about, like, and this is a social experiment, but Aries out there, or any cross watchers of Aries, by the way, like if you ever thought about, like, when you go car shopping and you're like, you know what, I want a new car, right? And you decide, okay, I want a new truck. I want a new Dodge Ram, right? All of a sudden, all you see are Dodge Rams on the road. You see them on the highways, you see them on the back roads. All of a sudden, your neighbor has a Dodge Ram, even though he's had it for years. You just now realize that it's a Dodge Ram, you know, and it's like, wait, where all these Rams come from? They've always been there. It's just you have focused in on that desire to have this Dodge Ram. And and so now, because you're focusing in on that, you're vibrating in this energy of Dodge Ram. And that's why you keep seeing it. It works the same exact way with money, with abundance, with wealth, with weight loss, with everything. It's the same exact formula. So I hope that makes sense. Again, I know I'm speeding through these, but this is just kind of how they're coming out. So I hope I'm not losing you guys, but the live streams are going to be saved. I'm going through each sign. So we're going to Aries, and then we're going to go Taurus next, but in a different stream. I'm going to keep these individual, thus to not make them confusing. What in this selection? The Amenti Oracle deck, please. What is for the area? Whoa, okay. Okay, I'll keep them. I was going to put them back, and then it was like, no, 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 keep them. They need to hear these. Okay. I honor animals with reverence. Some of you guys are connecting with an animal. Some of you guys who've been thinking about getting an animal in May. May is your year. May is your year. May may be the month that some of you guys encounter an animal, a kinship with an animal. You guys may be getting a dog, or specifically a cat. Or you may be getting an exotic animal like a snake or some sort of like bird, even though birds may not be exotic to y'all, they're exotic to me. But I definitely see some of you guys possibly getting an animal next month. And because it's really connecting, it's something that you're connected to, you're drawn to. So you may not have an animal, or you may not have even wanted to get an animal. And I see that possibly being something that you go into, looking into, or maybe something that you're not looking for. But I feel like in May, you're going to come across an animal that you really just vibe with. The next one is I am accepting. That is a reoccurring theme for you guys in the month of May. Aries, is to just kind of let go of the reins. Sometimes we like to kind of put our foot on the gas, or we like to put our hands on the steering wheel. And a lot of times, even though that's what you want to do because you want to be able to control the situation, you want to be able to control how things go, I think your lesson in the month of May is to learn to be more accepting, learn to be more allowing, learn to be more patient. That word is coming out very clearly to you guys. I just keep seeing that whole concept of just being very allowing and aware and observant, and allowing some of these blessings to just kind of come through you. Some of you guys are blocking your own blessings just from not allowing, your hands to be taken off the wheel. You're trying to control it. And so you're basically blocking your blessings, or you're missing your blessings. They're right there and you're passing them because you're too busy focused on autopilot, automation, routine, and schedule. And that's why I was saying step outside of that for step outside of that. Practice doing that in the month of May, and I definitely feel like a reward will be coming to you because you are beginning to practice those things. And the last card here, this is gonna be the last card for this reading, Aries, is I remain in balance with my emotions. Ooh, that's good. So we have that yin yang energy right there, that light and dark, that masculine and feminine energy. It's about balance, okay, and it's about controlling how you respond, controlling how you react. That's really kind of a message I'm honestly kind of taking personally because, I've just been feeling, very much challenged in the realm of emotions and how I emotionally respond to things that happen in my reality. And so for you guys, fellow Aries out there, I will say that this card is coming in and it's saying, check yourself. Literally check yourself, because the only thing you can control is how you react and respond to things that happen to you, catalysts that happen to you, people that come into your life and do things, situations, whatever it is that that's going on in your human experience. The only thing you can control is your response and your react and your perspective. And so that needs to be something that you practice in the month of May, is always keeping that in check, knowing where it is that where you are, knowing how you feel at every given moment is something that you guys are going to really see the benefits from if you practice that. And I think for some of you guys, it's meant for you to come across this video and even hear that part of it, because maybe it's something that had been on your mind. And, I may just be coming in with a little bit of confirmation and clarification on what it is Spirit is actually trying to tell you. Okay. So I hope that wasn't deep. I hope it was just enough. I wanted to give you like a spoonful of what to expect in the month of May. Okay. And I hope that it resonated with you, Aries. And if it did, ashe, I'm very grateful for that. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like. I would appreciate it and be very grateful for that. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to Taurus. That'll be in the next live. But Aries, I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.